Hello and welcome to this video on how to run an accessibility scan on a PowerPoint presentation to see if your PowerPoint presentation is accessibility friendly, which is a really good thing to be able to do early into creating a PowerPoint presentation, just to make sure that any colors or themes that you're using for your PowerPoint are meeting accessibility standards. And it's really easy to run this scan within PowerPoint. All you have to do is go up to File and click under Inspect Presentation on Check for Issues, and then click Check Accessibility. What this does is it runs an accessibility scan through your entire PowerPoint presentation and gives you any errors and any tips for what may need to happen. In our case, in this dialog box, it's telling us that there's missing alternative text for two images. And underneath all of our errors and tips, they're also giving us information on to why that's important to fix it and then the steps to fix it. So to paraphrase why missing alternative text would be important, it's because this is something within accessibility that screen readers read this alternate text aloud. So it's the only information many have about the image. So good alternative text helps them understand what that image is. And if I click on the image, under steps to fix, it tells me that I just have to select it, right click, and go to add alt text. And I can actually have PowerPoint generate a description for me, but I'm going to put in yellow tent with door open facing left. And then once I've stopped typing, you'll notice that now the image no longer appears under my errors. So I would do that for each one of these, and then I would move on to my tips. And under my tips, it's telling me that I need to be checking reading order. And then it tells me, if I click on any one of them, why I should fix that. And in this case, why checking reading order is important is because people who cannot view the slide will hear slide text, shapes, and content read back in a specific order. You should verify that the reading order and labels will make sense in the order they will be read back for these screen readers. And then it tells me the steps to fix it. So in this case, what I need to do is on this slide, now I have to switch to the Home tab, click Arrange, and choose Selection Pane. So I'm on the Home tab, I go to Arrange and select Selection Pane. This opens up this selection pane for me, and essentially what it does for me is list every single thing that's on my slide and whether or not it should be read in this order. To arrange this in the order for screen readers, I want to make sure that the thing that's listed last is the thing that will be read first. So I can use these arrows and arrange the slide how I need to. And once that's done, I move on to the next slide. You should note that these won't really necessarily disappear after you're finished with the way that you like it. It's just a tip. That's why it's not an error. So once we finish everything, the accessibility checker will be clear and you'd be safe to go through working on your presentation.